Hey guys, I'm here for my check-in day for the end of week 3 to talk about my successes and challenges. So what we're going to do is talk about the successes in terms of food, in terms of workouts, and in terms of the cardio workouts, and then I'll go through the challenges of each of them as well. In terms of food, my successes were that my saturated fat and carbohydrate intake are right down. My calories have dropped down from being 700 over when I originally started to being 300 over to actually being only about 100 over maximum. Some days I'm even achieving the right calories. So looking good there. I'm probably looking at getting 1800 calories a day. Sometimes I'm at about 1900 to 2000. So I'm really happy with that because when I first came in, I was at about 2500 calories a day, which is pretty a lot. Okay, I'm really happy with that, so that's probably a big success in terms of my food diary. Saturated fat I was concerned about because I guess that's where you get heart problems and things from, so looking good in terms of that because I feel good that that's down, and I feel good that carbohydrates down because that's where fat stores, I guess. Workout wise successes, really happy, increased the weights this week and dropped the repetitions, lifting the heavier weights and getting through it quite comfortably. I mean, it's a little bit of discomfort there because it's a bit heavier, but at the same time I'm not straining myself to an extent where I'm going to pull a muscle. So I'm really happy with that, the successes there, and being able to do more repetitions of the body weight exercises I'm glad about as well. So really ecstatic with my workouts and the way my body feels after I finish them. Cardio wise, I'm feeling excellent here because my interval training on the bike, I've gone up a kilometre pretty much per week with this. So when I'm doing the 30 seconds on, 1 minute off for the half an hour, I'm increasing a kilometre a week on the bike. So looking good from that respect. In terms of my 3K runs, I've dropped my time incredibly. When I first started it was 16 minutes. Now it's at 12:47, and I hope to not be over that again. I hope to actually be under that for a long time. So I'm really happy with that and the way things are going there. The walk is just a general walk every week, so nothing really to write home or chat to you guys about in terms of that, because it's a light session just to get a bit of cardio in and release a bit of energy. Challenges in terms of food, once, like I said earlier, being over with the calories, I find hard maintaining calorie of 1800 a day. Some days are better than others, of course, which is going to happen, especially when you feel like having a wine after work on a Friday or on a Saturday night when you're out to dinner. But all of these things are making the right choices. So rather than ordering maybe a steak with chips, you order fish with salad, just as satisfying and quite fulfilling. Workout challenges, well, probably the biggest challenge is actually getting on machines at the gym, because a lot of people are there at times and you can't use certain things. So you just change it up and do different different exercises at different times rather than actually going through the program step by step. The other big challenge was increasing the weights. As I said, it was a success as well, but increasing the weights was also a challenge because they were a lot heavier than what the body was used to, and I was trying to pump out these heavy kilos, and I really at times felt, shit, I want to give up. Sorry for swearing, but that's what I felt like at times. And then I pushed through it, and became a success. So it's a bit of a muchness there. In terms of cardio challenges there, well, you keep challenging yourself every week, I guess. So trying to get that 3K run down every week and improve on my time, that is a challenge for me, because you're pushing yourself harder to get around a lap quicker and quicker, and maybe try and do them as quick as possible. Challenge in the interval training is being on a bike. The challenges aren't that hard, except I'm increasing the level that I'm riding on. So say I started on level 5, I'm now up to about level 7 or 8, and I'm pumping harder and harder there. So that's a challenge in itself, because your legs are having to work harder and it feels heavier on the legs. And when you get off the bike, you can really feel it in the hamstrings, the quadriceps, the groin region. That's more so from sitting on a seat all day though. And there's no challenge with a walk at all, so I don't really have to talk to you guys about that, because walking's walking, you know. I challenge myself by trying to walk faster each and every time, but I feel that week 3 has been probably one of the biggest successes in my 4-week challenge so far, and hopefully I can drop another 1.5 kilos by the end of next week. Like, we'll see what I'm at the end of this week, and hopefully I'm at a reasonable weight and to achieve my goals. So we'll see, and I look forward to catching up with you next time. Thanks, guys.